If you're wondering why here at Sky Palm we use all manual Cine glass instead of fast photo glass, it's not just because of looks. There are real advantages when it comes to control, consistency, and storytelling. Let's start by taking a look at the glass that we use on a day-to-day basis. Put that out of the way. All right, to get started, let's take a look at the Cine glass that we use. We have the DZO Vespid Primes 35, 50, and 75, as well as the Nisi Athena 25mm. The reason why we do have this one that's different from the rest is because it is a T1.9 25mm lens. We primarily use this for whenever we're doing touchdown cam for the Florida Gators. It provides a low depth of field kind of video game-esque look, as well as being a little bit lighter than the DZO Vespid Prime lenses. So that is why we do have this one in our kit. Outside of that, these three do give us the primary focal lengths that we look for in the projects that we do, giving us a wide, medium, and tight, which is why we have these three. All right, so back into the reasons that we use these lenses in particular. The first benefit is manual focus control. We get smooth, precise focus pulls while we're shooting. No autofocus hunting or teeny twitchy adjustments that really throw off the shot. Second is declicked aperture. It is really nice whenever you're in the middle of a long interview take, especially in an outdoor setting where your exposure may be fluctuating due to clouds and whatnot, to make the changes to make sure you're constantly exposed correctly. All right, number three is built for rigs. These lenses are geared, which means that you can attach a follow focus unit to it. For example, we like to use the DJI Focus Pro systems with the LiDAR because we can either have it as a actual autofocus setup to where the LiDAR is doing the range finding for us, or we can use the Focus Pro wheel and have someone actually pulling focus on set. It's just really beneficial because these are very fine adjustment lenses, and it makes it look really good in the end with minimal focus breathing and precision. Number four is kind of like I mentioned in the last one, limited focus breathing. When we pull focus, the image stays clean with very limited zoom effect, which is always preferred. Number five is matched look. Outside of the Nisi Athena, which is a little bit different than our DZO Vespid Primes, the look remains the same as the lenses are manufactured to be consistent with each other, even among different camera systems. Obviously, if you go from a Canon to a Sony platform, you'll have different color differences and all that, but the look stays pretty consistent across the board. And number six, finally, is pro durability. These are metal body lenses that are ready for real production work and built to last. The primary flaws that come along with these lenses would be build out time and crew. Typically you want to have a little bit more of a crew to allow you to effectively use these lenses, pulling focus, camera build out, and all the kind of major items that come along with these, where photo glass will allow a solo operator, autofocus, zoom capabilities, and things like that. So there's definitely a time and a place for these versus photo glass, but they do have their pros and they do have their cons. Also, shout out to the Nanook 918. This case is very affordable and great for storing all different sizes of glass. I will say photo glass typically doesn't fit in here very well, like the Canon RF line, for example. However, all of our prime lenses have fit very well in here. It's very compact and also very safe for travel, so I do recommend. At the end of the day, Cine glass allows us to shoot more intentionally and deliver a better final product, and that is why we use them. If you have any questions about Cine glass or anything else that we do here at Sky Palm Studios, feel free to leave a comment down below and we would be happy to answer those questions. Thank you and have a blessed day.